The year was 3045, and Earth was at peace, or so it seemed. Technology had advanced far beyond what the world had ever dreamed, and humanity was thriving, building cities among the stars. Earth was part of the Galactic Alliance, a proud member of a vast network of planets. But all of that was about to change. From the deep corners of space, an alien race known as the Krek arrived. They were massive, terrifying creatures, built for war. Their bodies were like living weapons, covered in thick, reptilian armor, with claws that could shred metal and teeth that could bite through steel. The Krek had a single goal: conquer and dominate. They had no mercy, and they saw humanity as weak, primitive creatures who stood no chance against their might. As soon as they reached Earth, the Krek unleashed their secret weapon, mutant warbeasts. These were creatures of pure terror, bred in laboratories on distant planets, each more monstrous than the last. They had been genetically altered, given enhanced strength, speed, and deadly abilities. The Krek sent these beasts to Earth, believing that they would crush humanity in a matter of days. But the Krek had made a grave mistake. Humanity had not been sitting idly by, waiting for the stars to come to them. They had known that one day an enemy might arrive. An ancient fleet, hidden for centuries, was waiting for this very moment. The fleet was known only to a select few. It had been left behind by an ancient civilization long before humanity had even developed the technology to explore the stars. The fleet had been dormant for millennia, buried in a hidden star system, just waiting for the day it would be needed again. That day had arrived. The first wave of mutant warbeasts descended on Earth's major cities, wreaking havoc wherever they went. Massive, lumbering beasts tore through skyscrapers, while faster ones slashed through defenses with brutal efficiency. The humans tried to fight back with conventional weapons, but they were no match for the beast's strength and the Krek's superior tactics. Humanity's leaders watched in horror as their cities burned, helpless against the unstoppable tide of destruction. But then, something incredible happened. The ground beneath the cities began to tremble. Deep underground, massive engines roared to life. High above the Earth, in orbit, a fleet of ships long thought to be myths began to awaken. These ships were the remnants of a forgotten age, their technology far beyond anything the Krek, or even humanity, had ever known. Each ship was a fortress in itself, its hulls made of an indestructible material and powered by energy sources that defied understanding. The fleet was humanity's last hope. As the ships rose from their hidden bunkers, they launched their attack. The skies were filled with streaks of light as the fleet opened fire on the mutant warbeasts below. Their weapons were unlike anything the Krek had encountered. Energy blasts that vaporized anything they touched and missiles that tore through the air with incredible precision. The warbeasts were strong, but they were no match for the advanced technology that humanity now wielded. Krek's response was swift. They began sending more waves of mutant warbeasts, hoping to overwhelm humanity with sheer numbers. But the fleet was ready. It wasn't just about firepower, it was about strategy, and humanity's ancient fleet had been designed for exactly this kind of battle. The humans aboard the ships knew the terrain of Earth better than the Krek ever could. They used their knowledge of the planet to outmaneuver the warbeasts, striking from unexpected angles and setting traps to lure them into open fields where the fleet's weapons could destroy them. It was a brutal war, but humanity's fleet was relentless. The Krek's warbeasts fell one by one. As the battle raged on, the humans began to uncover the truth about the mutant warbeasts. They were not just mindless animals as the Krek had believed. No, the warbeasts were a product of genetic manipulation, and deep within their DNA was a hidden flaw, a weakness that humanity's scientists had uncovered. It was a risky move, but the humans decided to exploit it. Using a series of special electromagnetic pulses, the fleet began to disrupt the warbeasts' nervous systems, sending them into a state of confusion. The creatures, once so fearsome and powerful, now began to turn on each other, tearing each other apart in a frenzy of violence. The Krek watched in disbelief as their prized creations destroyed themselves. The battle was turning in humanity's favor, but the Krek were not ones to surrender easily. As their warbeasts faltered, the alien forces themselves began to land, preparing for a direct assault. They believed that, even if their warbeasts were failing, Their superior strength and technology would be enough to win the day. They were wrong. Humanity's ancient fleet wasn't just a collection of ships. It was a symbol of the strength, resilience, and ingenuity of the human race. The fleet's captains, commanders, and crews were determined to protect their home no matter the cost. They had survived wars, disasters, and centuries of hardship. This time they weren't going to lose. The final assault was a brutal showdown. As the Krek soldiers landed on Earth's surface, the fleet launched its most devastating weapon, a massive beam of concentrated energy that tore through the Krek's ranks, reducing them to ash. The battle was over. In the end, humanity had proven that it would not be crushed. The Krek had underestimated humanity's strength, and they paid the price for it. The mutant Warbeasts were defeated, and the alien invaders were driven back into the depths of space. Earth was safe once again. The fleet, having completed its mission, returned to its hidden resting place, waiting for the next time it would be called upon. And humanity, they stood victorious, their ancient fleet having proven that, no matter how fierce the enemy, Earth would always fight back. And as long as humanity remained united, no force in the universe could ever defeat them.